Today, we'll take a look at these new CR7 Silver Safari boots, and I'll also rate his 10 best signature boots ever made. So make sure you've subscribed, and let's go! So Nike just released the Silver Safari Superfly 8 and Vapor 14, which is obviously inspired by the OG CR7 signature boot from 2010, the Superfly II Safari boots, which themselves were inspired by the Nike Air Safari sneakers from 1987. And that whole dotted safari pattern is actually inspired by a couch made out of ostrich skin. As weird as that sounds, but it's a true story. And since then, the safari pattern has kind of become synonymous with Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's actually been on quite a few Nike boots since 2010. Obviously, the OG Safaris. After that, the Superfly 3 and Vapor 7 black Volt Safaris, the Superfly 4, what the Mercurials had a little bit. We have the Superfly 6 Level Up with a wee few stripes of safari boots. We had the Vapor 13 Safari remakes, and of course the MDS 3 with some safari dots on as well. And of course now, the Silver Safari Superfly 8. So what is the deal with the Silver Safari look here? Well, the thing is that they've been inspired by the business end of the season, which is, at least if you're CR7, typically when you start competing for trophies. So obviously they've gone with the white base because CR7 loves a white boot. And then they've used these gray and silver accents on top of that, as well as the Silver Safari print that's actually also reflective. Now the deal is, with the OG boots, that they had these reflective chevrons mimicking forward motion. So in the right light, you get this reflectiveness on the new boot, which I reckon is a very nice throwback to the original CR7 Safari boots. And actually, I think they look reasonably well. I mean, personally, I'd probably have gone for a chrome tooling, because silverware and all the references, and maybe I would have preferred the OG orange swoosh to the Volt. But with that said, I think these are gonna fly pretty well, because Safari print just makes things look good, per default. And if you're in the I like these and want to wear them camp, you can buy them on Unisport right now via the pop-up up there, or in the link in the description. But does the Silver Safari rank among the top 10 best CR7 signature boots we've ever seen released? Well, in my honest opinion, they probably don't, no. But to be fair to the Silver Safaris, we've had quite a lot of bangers over the years for CR7, so even just narrowing it down to a top 10 has been really difficult. But I've gone for boots that I think not only look extremely good, of course, but which are also special or iconic in some sort of way. And since I don't want to bother you with too much talk, my top 10 to 6 goes like this. The Superfly 6 Juventus announcement boot, the Superfly 3 or Vapor 7 black Safaris, the Superfly 4 or Vapor 10 Savage Beauty, the Superfly 3 pinstripes, which were asymmetrical, and finally the Vapor 8 Love to Win, Hate to Lose boots. So, 6 to 10, that's a pretty strong lineup, to be fair. Fifth place goes to the Superfly 4 Gala, which took something as simple as a black and white boot and then made it look filthy good by using this glittery sparkle effect all over, kind of making the boot look like a tuxedo for a big gala award show, which CR7 attended a lot of. It's sophisticated, is what it is, and very nice. I've chosen to give fourth to the Vapor IX Galaxy, because CR7 is the ultimate galactical. Anyways, this is one of his crazier designs, but I actually reckon it worked because it was done to the point where it was cool, but without being too much. Up in third, I have another Vapor IX, but this time the white, black and gold boot that was released for CR7's Ballon d'Or win in 2013 and made in only 100 pairs worldwide, which Nike numbered individually. And yeah, it's a fairly simple looking boot, but I reckon they look amazing. And because they're also kind of rare and special, they had to be in the list. I do think, however, that second place needs to go to the Superfly 4 Rare Golds, which Nike made for CR7's third Ballon d'Or win, meaning that they released them in 333 pairs. 333. And okay, they're not as super limited or rare as the Vapor IX White Golds, but they're rare enough. And the very fact that this gold version of the Gala boots just looks outstanding should be enough. You can only do this on a CR7 boot. And of course, number one has to be the OG Superfly II Safaris, which might not only be one of the most iconic signature shoes given to anyone in sports ever, or at least close, but these also really kickstarted the thinking of properly commercializing signature boots that more or less every brand has followed Nike's lead on since 2010. And okay, the boots, the Superfly 2 was terrible to play in, but when it looks this good and is that iconic, it doesn't matter. But guys, do you agree with that list? And especially if you don't, let me know what your favorite CR7 signature boot is in the comment section right down below. And of course remember that if you want to rock out in the CR7 Silver Safaris, you can cop them from Unisport via the link right over there. But don't go and do that before you've made sure that you've subscribed to the channel with the notifications on. And with those words, I'll be signing off. Cheerio.